Hey babes, what's up? We are back with another video, but today's video is exclusive because we're working with an exclusive palette. But before I tell you what I'm working with, which I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm working with because you saw it on my thumbnail. But before I tell you what I'm working with, my name is Stephi Glam, and if you're new on my channel, I would love for you to stay with me. So please don't forget to subscribe down below and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you are already my subscriber, I love you so damn much. So guys, if you are ready for 4 looks, 1 palette, comparisons, and all the drill, then keep on watching. Mwah. So I'm gonna show you the palette up close. Okay, this is this beauty up close and personal, all up in your grill. Yes, it's beautiful, right? All right, and then the packaging, it's literally like to die for. Look at that, stunning. Yes, right? So pretty, guys. All right, so what we're gonna do right here, guys, is I'm gonna be grabbing each trio of shadows, and then I'm gonna be doing a look. This is one look, another look, another look, and then like that, you know. This is the way that Charlotte like us to do it. I mean, you could obviously do whatever you want. I always do whatever I want with her palettes, but I'm actually gonna do it this way to show you guys how each trio looks. Okay, so with every time I use her shadows, I normally always have like a all over brush, a big brush for the primer, because she have a primer, an exchange, I'm always saying that name wrong, sorry, and then a smoke to smoke the look out. So for the prime, I like actually a big brush so it covers all my eye. So we're gonna start with this, okay, this one right here, which it will be the prime, and that's gonna be in our whole entire eye, guys. Okay, I love her shadows, oh my god. So I'm gonna apply that starting from my inner corner. I always like to intensify it a little bit more in my inner corner. I even always go back with my brush wet and reapply, so it gives me a little bit more glow. But her shadows, guys, you could use them either wet or dry. It's really up to you. Okay, and we are leaving it right there. So that is our prime. So now, guys, we're gonna go with the exchange color, which is gonna be this one right here in the middle. Okay, but for this one, I'm gonna go with my regular blending brush from Sonia G. So I'm gonna grab that color and I'm gonna start right here on my crease. Okay, this shadow is gonna give my eye a little bit more depth. It's gonna intensify the shadow that I just applied now. Okay, first I'm gonna put it all over my crease. You see how now the shadow that I place at the bottom, it's kind of like popping more. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit more and I'm just gonna put it right here in my whole entire lid. I'm gonna grab my inner corner brush and I'm gonna wet it. Okay, my Sigma E46 wet, and I'm gonna go with the first shade, this one right here, for my inner corner. Okay, her shadows are so easy to work with, guys, it's crazy. So now we're gonna go into the smoke with my same blending brush. Okay, the smoke is gonna be this one right here. Okay, and with this shade, I'm gonna start from my outer V. Wow, guys, oh my god, I love this shade. It's funny, but she really knows what she's doing, because one shadow brings the other one to life so much. Perfect. Now I'm gonna grab a little bit more and just sit it right here on my outer V and leave it right there. Look how pretty that looks. So now with my flat definer, I'm gonna grab the smoke shade okay? And that's gonna be in my whole entire lower lash. I'm actually gonna wet my brush a little bit because I don't want no fallout. Normally her shadows really don't have no fallout, but because I'm working with my lower lash, I want to avoid them. Perfect, guys. So that is that. Beautiful. I really like it, guys. But you can either leave it like this, or if you want it a little bit more smoky, a little bit more dramatic, then I have right here my Pillow Talk eyeliner that you can literally just put a little bit, smoke it out, and look at the look right now and look at the difference when you place eyeliner. I'm just literally gonna place a little tiny bit right here, guys. I'm just gonna smoke this out a little bit. You see, it's just a little tiny bit. You can put more if you want, but it looks so pretty. Watch when I put mascara. This look, guys, super soft. Okay, like it's just super elegant, super soft, sophisticated. And then now we're gonna go with this eye, and we are gonna be using the other trio, okay, which is gonna be this trio right here, and it's called the Love Glow. This one, it's Happy Glow, and now we're gonna go with Love Glow look, okay? This one, it's burgundy, pinky, reddish shade. Again, guys, you can create this look the way I did, but you can also, okay, going back to the first trio, which is Happy Glow, if I grab my packing brush and I wet it, okay, always tap it in the back of your hand so it's not soaking wet. And out of these two shades right here, okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one, it's a little bit more dramatic, it's a little bit more intense, okay? So with my brush wet, I'm gonna grab the shade and I'm gonna place it in my whole entire lid. And of course, it's gonna give my eye more life. Look at that. See that? That looks so pretty, guys. Wow, oh my God. No way. So bring this shade all in the center of your lid. You see? That right there, me wetting my brush, it gave the look so much more life, okay? Now for this look, guys, let's stop talking and let's continue. I'm gonna go start with Love Glow, and with my old lover brush from Sonia G, I'm gonna go in the first shade, which is this one, and it is the Prime shade, okay? That's gonna go all over my eye. This is beautiful burgundies and pinks. Oh man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. There's a song that goes like that, no? What is it? I'm loving it. Oh no, is that McDonald's? Like McDonald's song? Then I have it in my head now. Like I know there's a song that goes, I'm loving it. Remember, this prime, it's really not for you to set your eye, like put concealer and then set your eye. No, put your concealer or your eye primer, set it with your loose powder, and then this. I don't want people to get confused and think that this prime shade you can actually like set your eye with. I don't recommend you to do that, okay? So look at that, looks pretty. Like I would even rock that just like that, okay? But now, guys, we're gonna go with my blending brush, and I already cleaned it from my last shade, and I'm gonna go into the middle shade. This one, I'm sorry, this one right here, okay? And I'm gonna start from my crease right there, and then now I'm gonna grab a little bit more, and I'm going to blend it in my whole entire crease. It's just crazy how one color on top of the other one kind of brings the last shade to life, and I love that about Charlotte shadows, guys. Blend it really good, you know. Grab a little bit more of the intense shade. Why do I'm talking like that today? I know my way of talking is fucked up, but I'm talking worse today. So we are gonna grab the middle shade of the Love Glow trio, And we're gonna just place a little bit more on our crease, guys. Okay, wow, look at that, pretty. And then now we're gonna go with the smoke shade, okay? This one, with the same blending brush. And guys, always start the smoke shade on the outer V of your eye, okay? So remember, it is the prime shade all over your eye, the exhale on your crease, and then the prime on your outer V, and then you bring it to your crease. And I'm gonna smoke it out right there. Okay, you can even leave it like that, or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab my small blending brush, and I'm still using that smoke shade from Love Glow, and I'm gonna create kind of like a little halo eye. I'm gonna put a little bit right here on the inner corner of my eye. Perfect, we're gonna leave it right there. And then now I'm gonna grab my packing brush and I'm going to wet it. And we're gonna go with the middle shade, okay? The exhale shade, the shade in the middle. And then I'm gonna place this shade in my whole entire center of the lid. I just love how her shadows just, oh my god, they're so metallic. Oh my god, look at that, look at that. I'm gonna go back with my blending brush and just make sure everything is nice and blended, one shade with the other one. That's the beauty, okay, of these shades, that you can kind of blend all of them together, and you're still gonna see each shade, but all mixed up is just stunning, okay? I'm gonna go in with my inner corner brush and I'm gonna wet it. And then now I'm gonna use the prime shade, and that's gonna be for my inner corner. Okay, babes, so now we're gonna go with this trio right here, okay, which is Dream Glow. This one, it's the purple one, and I was so intrigued about using these purples because they look so stunning. Like, I'm not a big fan of purple eyeshadow for some reason. Like, I'm not into like all the way into purple, but I'm dying to see how this purple is gonna look. So again, I'm gonna be grabbing my all over brush. We are gonna go into the prime shade, which is like a light lilac right here, okay? And that's gonna go all over our eye. Perfect. Now I'm gonna grab my blending brush and I'm gonna go into the middle shade, okay? This one is also a shimmery shade. The first two looks have, each look have a matte, but this one, it's all shimmered, the lilac, the purple look. And also the third look have a matte shadow. Okay, so this look that we're doing right here, guys, it's gonna be all shimmer. Stunning. Like Charlotte's shadows, you could put them in your crease, in your outer V, in your whole entire eye, and they just look so stunning. So now with my blending brush, I'm gonna be grabbing that exhale shade, and again, we're gonna start from a crease. I'm patting this shade on my crease so I can get the most color payoff. And then now we're doing the blending. Okay. Remember, I always tell you, when you want the most color out of a shadow, grab, pat it in place wherever you want that color to be, and then do the blending. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go into this deep purple, okay, with the same blending brush, and this is a smoke shade. I'm gonna start it from my outer V. Pretty shade. I'm gonna grab a little bit more and leave it right here on my outer V. That's it. So now I'm gonna wet my inner corner brush. Patting it in the back of my hand. Okay, and I'm gonna go into the lightest shade, this shade right here. Okay, which it's the prime shade for my inner corner. Always put the lightest shade in your inner corner. I mean, you do what you want to do, but when we're doing quick looks like this, that's the way I suggest you to do it, because it's the way that it's gonna look the prettiest. So now I'm back with my blending brush, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of blending right here, so those two shades, you know, don't have no separation. Now I'm gonna be grabbing my packing brush. I'm gonna wet it, and I'm gonna go into the middle shade, okay, which is the Exhale. Oh my god, I don't know how to say that name. How freaking annoying. And I'm gonna put it right here on the center of my lid, just a little tiny bit. So now guys, I'm gonna be going into the deep purple, and that's gonna be in my whole entire lower lash with my flat definer from Sonia G. I am gonna wet the brush just a little tiny bit. Again, this is a shimmery shade, and I don't wanna go through the whole fallout. Okay guys, so this is the look, okay, with the, I'm sorry, give me one second, with the Dream Glow, okay, with all the purpley shades. Let me tell you that these shades, to be purple, they work stunning. Okay, so now let's just do this, the last eye, so we can kind of talk a little bit more about this baby. With this whole palette, like, it haven't gave me no problem at all, guys, at all. So this is gonna be a really smoky eye, because all these three shades, they are kind of dark. So we're gonna start with the prime shade, which is this one, and we're gonna apply that in our whole entire eye. You already know the drill. And then now guys, I'm gonna go and grab, this is a really dark brown, like it's like a champagne color. I'm gonna go into my blending brush with the Exhale color. It's a matte brown, and it's a pretty brown. I'm gonna start right here on my crease. Remember, I like to pat the color, like kind of place the color, and then I do the blending. Okay. This is such a pretty brown. I'm really surprised. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the prime color just to blend out right here a little bit on my brow bone. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the smoke shade. It's a shimmery brown, and same blending brush. I'm gonna place this right here on my outer V. So now I'm gonna wet my inner corner brush, and I'm gonna go into the prime color on the Seduce Glow. I totally agree. This is a really Seduce brown. Grabbing my blending brush, just making sure all the shades are blending right here. Okay. Look how pretty, bro. God damn. Okay, so now you know what, I'm really gonna just leave this color like that. No, actually I'm not, and I like the way that this look, it's kind of like darker right here on my outer V. So I'm gonna be wetting my packing brush, and I already tapped it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna go into the smoke shade, the shade that I have only on my outer V. And this shade, with my brush wet, I'm going to place it right here, my whole entire outer V. And of course, because my brush is wet, it's gonna be way darker. So now I'm gonna go in with my flat definer brush, and I'm gonna wet it again. We're gonna be going into the smoke shade, which is a shimmery brown, and I'm gonna place that color in my whole entire lower lash. Look at that. Beautiful. I freaking love it. So now let me put mascara and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so all these are the swatches from this beautiful palette, guys. Those swatches are stunning and they swatched beautifully, guys. Look at that. Okay babe, so we are done with the looks and I hope you liked them. They were so easy, so simple, and so quick to create that I have to give it to Charlotte's way. Like her way of giving us, guys, a palette with trios, with the primer, with the enhanced color, and the smoke. It's so genius. And let me tell you that she's not trying to tell you what to do, because it's not like that at all. You saw it, that I actually created the look with the way, with her rule. You understand? With me applying the primer in my whole entire eye, and then the enhanced shades on my crease, and then the smoke on my outer V. That's the way that she wants us to do it, and it looks stunning, guys. But then again, you can get that to a look way more booming in your face with only wetting your packing brush or whatever brush you use to apply wet shadows. And you see in the looks, guys, like how do I took it from a soft look to a more intense look with really in seconds. So beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then besides that, you can, again, the prime, it doesn't really have to just be a prime. You can use it for your inner corner. Whatever shade you have in here that is lighter, you can still use it for inner corner. You can do whatever you want. Besides using it the way Charlotte tells us to do it, you can use it your own way, which I do it my own way too. I use the browns, then I use the burgundies. Whatever you want to create, you can do it with this baby. So besides that, guys, you see how these babies you swatch beautiful, guys. They are so metallic, so stunning. And then the same way they apply in the eye is the same way they swatch. And they are beautiful, dry, wet, you know, they're stunning. And then, guys, this baby, okay, have such a good variation of shades. It got browns, it got burgundy, pinkies, champagnes, and this purple that she included right here, they're stunning. Let me tell you that purples are hard to create, and for her to create a shimmery purple that you can actually apply in your whole entire eye, that is a really good job. Okay, she did a great job by doing the shadows like that. Charlotte's shadows, her shimmery shadows, you can apply them in your whole entire eye as transition shades, as whatever you want to do with her shimmery shades, you can do. That's it, point blank. So now, guys, this baby, it is exclusive. She only dropped this palette for 48 hours. So I'm filming this video on the 11th. So if you're watching it, if I'm putting it up on the same day that I'm filming it, then you have the whole rest of the day, and you have the next day, which will be the 12th. If not, then this palette, it's only gonna be available to the 12th. Yes, but guys, if you didn't have the chance to grab this palette, don't worry, it's going to be bringing it back at the end of the day. So don't feel sad, don't worry. Think, you know, actually take your time to look at reviews, see if you like the palette. Again, guys, what I like, you might not like. Everybody have their own opinions, okay? So I'm always gonna give you my recommendation, because I always want you guys to get the best of the best. So if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You already know, if you know me, you know how honest I am, okay? But guys, if I'm telling you that this baby is worth it, it's because it's worth it, okay? So if you can get your hands on it, hurry up and please grab it. If not, then be on the lookout at the end of the month and grab your baby because you're gonna love it. It's just so easy to create looks, guys. When you're in a rush, you just grab one of these babies and you are set to go. If you don't know how to do makeup, you grab one of these babies and you are set to go. It's so simple to work with her shadows. And now this is the shadow. The name of the shadow is Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize, and it's going for $75. And of course I picked it up on her website. And her website have a thing that is called Shop Runner, and it is a free 2 days shipping. I have that, guys. I did sign up for that. I'm not sure, I forgot how it works, but I'm bringing you that info so you can just actually go to her website. And if you're not signed up for that, sign up. I'm not sure, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was free or whatever. You just have to put your email, but it's safe, it's really good. They actually do deliver you things within 2 days, you know, guys, because of the whole coronavirus. Everything, it's like more complicated right now. But that Shop Runner thing, it is really good, so I totally recommend it. And besides that, I think she does have flexible payments or whatever. We just have to go in there and look a little bit, get all the info, all the tea on that. But guys, this palette is just have a stunning packaging. I love the box. It's a good price, believe me. I mean, to this day, Charlotte Tilbury have never let me down. Yeah, sometimes she lets me down here and there, but when you have to do with prices, because sometimes she just gives so little bit and asks for so much. But this palette, guys, they're totally worth the price. $75 for this baby is really, really nothing, okay? And then, okay, so this is the palette that she's coming out with now. It's her holiday 2020 palette, and every year she comes out with one. I have now with this one, I have the pleasure to have 3, and I want more because I like them all. So I know when we saw these shades, okay, these burgundy shades, at least I thought about this palette right here, the Instant Eye on a palette, because this baby have these burgundy shades, okay? So now this one right here, guys, actually they have the same thing. They have 2 shimmerites and 1 matte, and the berry burgundy color, it's the matte one in both of the palettes. So I'm gonna put them side to side so you can actually see both of them, okay? But you could tell that in this palette right here, it is brighter than the one on the top in the new palette, and it is a little bit more berry, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch these berries right on top of this one so we can kind of see the difference, okay? Let me just grab this right here. They are, yes, 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 okay. So look, guys, we have the new palette. This is the new palette, and then these ones are the berry on the Instant Eye palette. The one in the new palette, guys, it is a dark burgundy, we could say wine color. And the one on top, guys, from the Instant Eye palette, it is way more berry, way brighter, okay? So they are different in case you were wondering. And then this palette that I have right here, that it is the Starry Eyes to Hypnotize. This is the one from last year, guys. This one, it's really, I mean, different, okay? This one have more blues. Oh my god, my fingers. Have actually blues, greens, champagne colors. It doesn't really have browns, and yes, I have a berry right there, but you could tell that this berry it's darker than the one in the new palette. Let me just grab this berry right here, and I'm gonna swatch it. Look, it even looks different on the, yes, you see, that is the new, that's the berry, guys, from the Starry Eye to Hypnotize palette, and it is totally different. It is way darker. It's leaning more towards like the brownish, you know, colors like that. So I mean, that's it, guys. And you know what, again, this palette, the new one, only have one brown matte, and then it does have a stunning matte. Yeah, I have a stunning matte brown right here, and then that stunning shimmery brown that I loved so much, guys. It looks so beautiful on the eye. Look at, I have it all in my outer V, and I love it. Like, I think it looks so dope. Okay, so looking at these two babies together and these two browns, guys, the browns in this palette, okay, they are lighter than the one in this one. So really, you know, plus believe me, you want a brown. Even if it's the same, you want a brown or a dark shade in your other palette, because you don't want to, okay, I need a brown, and then go in another palette. Why would you want to do that? So guys, listen, I don't have any complaints in none of these babies right here, and I'm so happy that she came out with this totally silver packaging, and I'm just so into my palette, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the looks, okay? And if you want me to create more looks, more like my way without following her rules with this palette, let me know, with a pleasure. And then that's it, guys. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always getting back to you guys. And give me thumbs up if you like this video and you like the looks. Remember, that's the way that I know that you did like the video. And again, guys, thank you so much for your precious time, because it is precious. I love spending time with you guys, and I hope you do too. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, I hope now you are considering subscriber. So don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave. And I see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye, babes.